Hello history lovers, this time we will explore bicycles, namely about the inventors of bicycles and how their history has changed over time. For that, before we start, let's give an intro first, and please watch until it's over. Let's explore. Friends of history lovers, the bicycle that we know today seems to have a different shape and model than when the prototype was first found. So one of the people who was very instrumental in laying down the first prototype was Carl Drais von Sauerbrunn. He was nicknamed the creator of the first bicycle. In 1818, Carl Drais created a two-wheeled transportation tool intended to support work efficiency. Carl Drais is a German inventor who is considered to be the inventor of the first bicycle. He was born on April 29, 1785, in Karlsruhe, Germany. Although Carl Drais is known as the inventor of the bicycle, he also made important contributions to science and technology. Carl studied at the University of Heidelberg, where he focused on engineering and natural sciences. After completing his studies, he worked as a lecturer at the University of Heidelberg and became a prolific engineer and inventor. In 1817, Carl Drais invented a means of transportation called the Laufmaschine running machine, which became known as the bicycle or Draisine. This tool uses wheels connected to a wooden frame, equipped with a steering system and pedals. Users can ride the Draisine by pushing their feet against the ground to propel the bike. Although it lacked features such as brakes or chains that we are familiar with modern bicycles, the Draisine became an important milestone in the development of the bicycle. Carl Drais' invention provides a faster and more efficient transportation alternative than walking or using animal vehicles. The Draisine was popular with the masses at the time, and it laid the foundation for the development of the modern bicycle that we know today. Apart from the inventor of the bicycle, Carl Drais also has many other inventions and contributions. He was instrumental in the development of the railroad and created an early version of the typewriter. Carl Drais died on December 10, 1851, in Karlsruhe, Germany, leaving a legacy that had a far-reaching impact on transportation and technology. For further development in the world of bicycles and motorized vehicles, Carl Drais' invention of the bicycle was an important milestone in the history of transportation and made an outstanding contribution to the development of modern technology. With his innovation, Carl Drais has changed the way humans move. Since then, bicycles have continued to be developed in several European countries. Entering the 1860s, there were several inventors, namely 1. Pierre Lallement. Pierre Lallement was born on October 25, 1843, in Pont-à-Mousson, near Nancy, France. 1862, when Lallement was employed building strollers in Nancy, he saw a man riding a dandy, the forerunner of the bicycle, which required the rider to propel the vehicle on foot. Lallement modified what he had seen by adding a transmission consisting of a rotary crank mechanism and pedals mounted to the front wheel, thus creating the first true bicycle. Number 2. Pierre Michaud. Pierre Michaud was born in Bar-le-Duc and worked as a blacksmith providing parts for the carriage trade in Paris during the 1850s and 1860s. He started building bicycles with pedals in the early 1860s. He, or his son Ernest, have invented this machine by adapting the crank and pedals in the front wheel of the Draisine. In 1868, he entered into a partnership with the Olivier brothers under his own name, Michaud etc., who was the first company to mass-produce pedal-powered velocipedes, known as Michaudine. Michaud often credited with the idea of attaching pedals to a Draisine, and thus for inventing the bicycle. However, bicycle historians have suggested it could have been the concept of his son Ernest, or Pierre Lallement. Number 3. Ernest Michaud. Ernest Michaud started developing a bicycle with pedals on the front wheel. Since then, the term bike has become known in various parts of the world. Some sources say that a French man named Ernest Michaud, the son of a blacksmith, and Pierre Michaud invented the first motorcycle when he installed one of Louis-Guillaume Periax's steam engines on bicycles produced by the family business. They called it Velocipede Michaud-Perros. Fancy name? These vehicles were built between 1867 and 1871. The Michaud-Perros Velocipede motorbike is still alive and kept in the Guggenheim Museum's 1998 Art of the Motorcycle. Number 4. John Kemp Starley. John Kemp Starley, in 1885. He developed a bicycle so that it could be ridden with better comfort. The bicycle design we know today is his design, and until now, there have been various bicycle innovations. John Kemp Starley, October 24, 1855 to October 29, 1901, was an English inventor and industrialist who is widely considered the inventor of the modern bicycle, and also originator of the name Rover. In 1877, he started a new business, Starley and Sutton Co., with William Sutton, a local enthusiast. They set about developing bicycles that were safer and easier to use than the prevailing penny farthing or ordinary bicycles. They started by manufacturing tricycles, and by 1883 their products were being branded as Rover. In 1885, he made history when he produced the Rover safety bicycle. The Rover was a rear-wheel drive, chain-driven cycle with two similar-sized wheels, making it more stable than the previous high-wheeler designs. Cycling magazine said the Rover had set the pattern to the world, and the phrase was used in their advertising for many years. The first bicycle was invented in 1817 by Karl von Drais, a German civil servant. His invention, called the Laufmaschine, German for running machine, was made of wood and had two wheels. It was propelled by the rider pushing off the ground with their feet. The Laufmaschine was not very comfortable to ride, but it was a major breakthrough in the development of the bicycle. In the 1860s, a new type of bicycle, called the velocipede, became popular. The velocipede had a metal frame and rubber tires. It was much more comfortable to ride than the Laufmaschine, and it quickly became a popular form of transportation. In the 1870s, the high-wheel bicycle became popular. The high-wheel bicycle had a large front wheel and a small rear wheel. It was very fast, but it was also very difficult to ride. In the 1880s, the safety bicycle was invented. The safety bicycle had two wheels of equal size, and it was much easier to ride than the high-wheel bicycle. The safety bicycle quickly became the most popular type of bicycle, and it remains the most popular type of bicycle today. In the 1970s, the bicycle underwent a number of changes. New materials, aluminum and carbon fiber, were used to make bicycles lighter and stronger. New technologies, such as gears and brakes, made bicycles more efficient and easier to ride. As a result of these changes, the bicycle became a popular form of exercise and transportation. Today, the bicycle is a popular form of transportation and recreation all over the world. It is a healthy, environmentally friendly, and affordable way to get around. The bicycle is also a great way to get exercise and enjoy the outdoors. Here are some of the major milestones in the history of the bicycle from 1818 to 1970. 1817, Karl von Drais invents the Laufmaschine, the first bicycle. 1860s, the velocipede becomes popular. 1870s, the high-wheel bicycle becomes popular. 1880s, the safety bicycle is invented. 1970s, the bicycle undergoes a number of changes, including the use of new materials and technologies. We have talking the inventors and prototypes carried out by people who play a role in the world of bicycles. Now we will talk the types of bicycles. We have talking the inventors and prototypes carried out by people who play a role in the world of bicycles. Now we will talk the types of bicycles. 1. Bicycle BMX. Stands for bicycle motocross, which is a type of bicycle designed for racing like motocross and also acrobatic sports on bicycles. Bicycle BMX, 1970 inventor, Scott Breithaupt in 1970, Scott Breithaupt created a BMX bicycle motocross, designed for various events and attractions on hilly tracks, including jumping and doing tricks. 2. Hybrid bike. As the name suggests, the term hybrid is used to refer to a combination of two different types of concepts, where this bike is a combination of a road bike or racing bike and also a mountain bike. Inventor Joe Breeze, Tom Ritchie, and Gary Fisher in 1970. 3. Folding bike. Folding bicycle, 1890. Inventor, Émile Baudry in 1890. Émile Baudry created a folding bicycle, which was designed to be easily folded and transported. This bike has a collapsible frame, making it more portable and practical for storage and transportation. 4. Electric bike. The first electric-powered bicycle was patented on December 31, 1895, by American inventor Ogden Bolton Jr. This design has a built-in 10-volt battery, which will provide about 100 amperes to the motor. In 1897, Hosea W. invented the electric bicycle, which had a dual electric motor. 5. Road bike. Road bike racing bicycles are used in competitions on asphalt roads. 6. Touring bike. Touring bike is a bicycle that is used specifically for long trips and can contain some supplies and drinking water. The term ontel bicycle only exists in Indonesian Java, which means swinging with the feet. In subsequent developments, many Europeans brought bicycles to their colonies as a means of transportation. This was also done by the Dutch, who brought bicycles to Indonesia. In Indonesia, bicycles are better known as bicycles. At first, the Dutch used bicycles to facilitate military transportation at that time, because Indonesia is a Dutch colony. Ontel bicycles come from the word ontel, which is a Javanese word that means paddling. The word ontel for Javanese people is synonymous with the designation for bicycles powered by pedals. The speed of the bicycle depends on the power of the human pedaling the bicycle. In Indonesia, the mention of ontels is only found in Java. Besides the term ontel bicycle, the Javanese people also call it pit ontel. The word pit comes from a word in Dutch, fietsen, which means bicycle. Friends of history, we will see data on the use of bicycles from 10 countries that still use bicycles as a means of transportation. From 10 countries, the Netherlands is still in first place as a user. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully this information will add useful information. Please help subscribe this channel to grow. Thank you.